we are gonna be playing the original Dusty Trip. Let's get right into this. So this game right here just released and is actually made by the original developers of a Dusty Trip. If y'all don't know, the current developers actually bought it from some other people, and then those other people remade the game and made this one right here. So apparently it has like way better physics and graphics. So let's just jump right into this. So it looks like we actually have the original building right here with the basement, which is actually insane because they replaced this a few months ago. But anyway, I think our car is already built. So yeah, looking at it, we don't even need our engine. It's already in there. So we have the radiator right here. So let's see how much it holds. 5 liters and then 4 liters of oil. So it looks like the engine does look a little bit different. Anyway, let's go and close this. And it does seem kind of weird because our mouse kind of like locks on stuff. Anyway, it looks like we have a radio right here with a CD player. Also, by the way, apparently they're making this game completely free to play. So I believe nothing in this game costs Robux, such as the radio player, which I don't even know how to put that in. Anyway, it looks like we actually have a gas canister right here. So let's grab this and let's see if we need to fuel it up. So it looks like we already have 1 liter in there. But anyway, here we go. Let's fuel it up. And it looks like that only gave us 3 liters. Alright, but I thought we would get a lot more than that. So yep, it's completely empty. Let's see if we can attach it to our car and let's go. Let's also grab this axe right here because we should be able to use this as a weapon to kill mutants. It looks like there is a trailer back here being grabbed. It looks like they didn't add the van into the game, which kind of stinks because the van is one of the best parts. But anyway, let's start driving. So I'm not too sure which direction we gotta drive. I think we're supposed to go that way because there's a building over there, or we could go that way. Well, I'm just gonna go this way because that's how it is in the other Dusty Trip game. Anyway, let's hop in and let's just start driving. It looks like we are missing a seat, which I actually think I saw that seat in the back. And while turning the car on, I accidentally detached the wheel, and it looks like these wheels actually have multiple parts. So we have the regular wheel right here, and then we also have the inner part of it. So let's see if we can toss this back in. So let's grab this, let's place it right there. So there we go, we got that on. And awesome, so there we go. So for some reason it's not driving though, not too sure why. It looks like we have everything in there. So I went ahead and asked some people how to make the car work, and they all keep talking about a battery. So I went over here and it looks like we actually have to toss it in. So we gotta grab it off the shelf and then we gotta toss it in the front, I believe, which I actually thought it was already in here. So anyway, let's see where we put it, and it looks like we placed it right there. So there we go. Let's see if there's anything else we need. I believe we can grab these headlights right here. We probably don't need them, but we might as well attach them. There's also this thing right here. Not too sure what this is. Let's take a look at it. And oh, it looks like it's actually a speaker. All right, well, we can probably toss that in. Anyway, let's see what the battery needs. I think it needed like battery fluid or something. And no, all right, I don't think it needs anything. So let's try turning it on now. So here we go. Let's hop in. Let's click R to turn it on. And there we go. Now we gotta hold it down. And let's go. We turned it on. So we should be able to start driving now, and let's go. So it looks like to actually turn the car on, you gotta put the battery in, click R to turn it on, and then you hold down R to continue driving. So now we did that, so now we should be good, and I hope we're going the right way. They should definitely add like a distance thing at the top, just like how Dusty Trip has, just so we can see how far we're traveling, because that really adds a challenge to the game. Anyway, the physics in this game are already kind of weird. And oh, alright, well, we hit a rock back there, and I think our car just stopped driving. So let's go and pull this to completely stop, and let's go and hop out. And now let's see if everything's good. There is a giant dust trail behind us, but anyway, let's check it. And all right, I think we're good for now. And it looks like we did actually lose our hood, and it looks like our engine actually did fall out. So let's grab this and let's place it back, and I'm hoping everything else is good. So you definitely don't want to hit things in this game. Anyway, let's click R to turn it on, and then hold it down to like completely turn it on, and now we can start driving. Also, whenever we drive, we can look at the pedals down there, and it actually like moves with us. So I think that's a pretty cool feature. In their sneak peeks, they did also add a feature where you can like roll down your windows. Pretty sure you can't do that right now, but you'll probably be able to in the future. Anyway, hopefully we can find a building up here. And it looks like if we zoom in, we can actually see the road in front of us. And I'm pretty sure it actually turned, and no, we flipped over. Alright, well, that kind of stinks. It looks like our whole camera flipped over as well. Anyway, let's see if we can hop out. So let's exit the vehicle, and look at this. Alright, hopefully we can flip it back over. It looks like everything detached as well. So anyway, let's go over to the side. It looks like we can't crouch, so we could just push it like this, and oh, something's happening. All right, I have no idea what that was, but we just like instantly die. Actually, I think we might have ran out of hunger. Our hunger isn't like completely out right now, but it is super low, so I think that's what happened, and we just instantly respawn. All right, well, I didn't click any buttons or pay any Robux, so I guess that's pretty cool. And well, let's remove this. Let's see if we can flip this over. And as I was saying before, in a Dusty Trip, they added auto flip to like all the cars, so I actually haven't needed to flip over a vehicle in quite some time. I'm pretty sure there's dynamite we can find, but yeah, it looks like we're not gonna be able to flip it over like this. Let's try pushing it like that. And now let's try pushing it over. And no, that's just not gonna work. Maybe we could push it up against a rock like that one right there. And it looks like that's not really working. So I'm just gonna leave the game and rejoin, and I'll just restart this run. We're now in a new game and we completely built our car. So this time what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab this gas canister and I'm actually just gonna attach it to the roof just like that. So hopefully this will make it so if our car flips over, we can just push it back and maybe it'll be a lot easier. Anyway, let's go and hop in. So we gotta click R to turn it on and then hold it down, and there we go. Now we can start driving. It looks like there is actually a building just right there. So let's just drive up here and hopefully there's some pretty good loot inside. And let's also see if there's actually a mutant here. So there we go. Let's completely stop. Let's pull this, and there we go. Now let's go and hop out and let's see if there's anything good in here. So let's crack open a window, and there we go. There's the mutants, and dang, they're actually super fast. This one is zooming right now, and he actually just pushed us over. All right, let's quickly grab our axe and let's rotate and let's just start swinging it at him. And I don't even know if this is doing damage, and I think it did. Well, we're just like carrying him right now. Let's try to fling him off, and all right, that's not working. Well, it looks like we just like insta kill him though. All right, there we go. So let's grab this, let's use it on this one, and there we go. All right, well, those mechanics are actually super cool because we actually just insta killed both of them. And oh snap, there's another, and never mind, I guess we didn't insta kill him because one is like attacking us again. So I mean, let's swing this at him. So we gotta rotate it, swing it down. All right, well, let's rotate it to the side and let's try doing it like this, and there we go, we got him. And oh, he's still up. All right, I think we're just done for. And yeah, we completely died. I'm assuming we're gonna respawn though, and there we go. Looks like we respawn. So he does still have our axe over there, but we'll just ignore him from now. And let's see what's inside. And oh, I think this is actually a new engine, which it looks like it does have mixed liquids, so oil and gas. So we gotta empty that out there. But let's just take it out of the building for now. It looks like this game also has weight because I'm like running normally right now. Then if I pick this up, I just walk super slow. So I think these objects actually do have weight to them. And with there's some oil right there, and then here's 8 liters of oil. That's crazy. So let's grab this. We'll use that for our engine. And there's also some other weapons we can use. There's also chairs right here. So let's see if we can actually replace the chairs in our car. I think we might be able to. So let's go up to this, and yes, so we can actually replace these chairs, which we gotta open the door more just so we can actually take it out. So there we go, we remove the chair. Let's replace it with this one, and there we go, we got a completely new chair, looking much better now. We can also do the same with the passenger seat, but that's just too much work, so I'm not even gonna bother doing that. Anyway, it looks like we have a liter of water, so we'll also take this. We'll also eat this food as well. I think this is food. Let's try it. And yes, there we go. There's also some other weapons such as this hammer. So we'll also take this. We'll just attach it to the side. And let's go and replace our engine. So let's open it up. Let's take this one out. And we might attach it to the side of our car for later. But anyway, let's go over here. Let's open up the lid. And let's just tip it upside down for a second. There we go. Let's try it. And dang, that actually emptied all of it. Well, I only held it upside down for like half a second. And it actually dumped out all the liquids. So that kind of stinks. But anyway, we had enough oil to completely fill it back up. So let's just attach that to the side. Let's pick up this engine and carefully put it over here. And there we go. So I'm hoping this one is much better. Let's also take this canister of water as well. There we go. Now let's push this down and let's just start driving. So we got a new engine, new chair, and tons of other resources, which our car may be too heavy because we are going quite slow. And never mind, we're speeding up quite a bit. But anyway, I think the more things that we have attached to our car, the slower it goes. So we might actually want to remove some things just so we go a little bit faster. But anyway, we are zooming, and never mind. Well, it looks like we crashed again. But anyway, this time we actually do have something attached to the top of our car. So yep, we have these 2 canisters right here. So let's try pushing it over, and let's go. So we were actually able to flip it over this time. Let's make sure we have everything. And yeah, but it looks like the only thing that detached was the hood right there. So we should be good to continue driving. We now found another building right up here. And at first I thought it was a gas station, but I actually don't think it is. So anyway, let's stop here. It actually looks like there is a ton of stuff here as well. So anyway, let's hop out. We also need our weapon, of course. So let's grab our hammer. And now let's just murder these people. So let's swing it side to side. And I don't think that worked right there. And this hammer like isn't working. I'm gonna just run around and maybe we can find a better weapon. And no, I don't see like anything useful here. It looks like there is a radiator up there. Well, at least I think there is. But anyway, it looks like we completely died. So killing these mutants is actually quite difficult. And I probably should have kept that axe rather than using the hammer. But anyway, this game is actually pretty fun. I'll leave a link to it down in the description below. So if you want to go and check it out for yourself, it does seem like there's quite a bit more things to do in this game rather than the regular Dusty trip. Just because there isn't like 50 cars to choose from. And also you can like completely modify your car. Like even the chairs inside. Which is absolutely insane. Which there's probably a lot more features in the game game that we didn't even take a look at in this video. But anyway, if you want to keep seeing videos on this game, please let me know in the comment section down below. But anyway, that's gonna be all for this video though, so make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And I will see you all in the next video.